When you begin to awaken spiritually and mentally, it doesn't happen with fireworks or grand announcements. It begins quietly, almost invisibly, like dawn creeping in before sunrise. The Stoics say that true transformation is subtle because it happens within, not outside you. One of the first signs is that you stop reacting emotionally to everything around you. Instead of letting people's words or actions disturb your peace, you begin to observe them with calm understanding. You start choosing clarity over chaos, and that's a powerful shift. Another sign is that solitude begins to feel comforting rather than lonely. You no longer fear being alone with your thoughts because your inner world is no longer a battlefield. It becomes a space of reflection, growth, and truth. With this comes a growing detachment from things that once controlled you. Anger, validation, fear of judgment. You start caring less about what people think and more about who you are becoming. You also notice that your priorities shift. What once seemed important, status, attention, comparison, now feels shallow. You crave meaning instead of noise, depth instead of distraction. You start listening more than speaking, learning more than assuming, and slowly you begin to see how much of your suffering was created by your own thoughts. This realization doesn't make you bitter, it makes you stronger. Because once you recognize the source of pain, you finally have the power to change it. Another subtle sign is the growing ability to forgive, not because people deserve it, but because you deserve peace. You stop replaying old wounds and start releasing the weight you've carried for years. With this release comes a new clarity. What's meant for you never requires you to betray your values, chase endlessly, or beg for acceptance. You begin to trust the timing of your life, understanding that not every loss is a punishment, some are hidden gifts. Finally, you develop a quiet confidence, not loud, not arrogant, but grounded. The kind of confidence that comes from knowing yourself deeply. The Stoics believe that awakening is not becoming someone new, but returning to who you truly are, calm, rational, resilient, and free. When these subtle signs appear, your life doesn't just improve, it transforms. Not suddenly, but steadily, not for others, but for yourself. And once you awaken, you can never go back to sleep,